we are at the Ice Sports Forum, Red Army as the home team, and your Gray Wolves, the visiting team. Let's get started with the facts here. It's going to be a very interesting playoff run, especially considering after the Gray Wolves are on a 2-game winning streak thanks to unbelievable game-winning goal against the Red Army 2 weeks ago and last week against the Green Hornets. And part of that was key in Arnie Strader's role. Strader only allowing 7 goals in the past 2 weeks, which is a definite difference and a turnaround from the usual play that he's been doing. And we're hoping that he will continue to play lights out defense. We also have Tom Buchholz. Buchholz continuing to improve, stepping up on the line. And he definitely is key now, especially not playing as just a defenseman, but also as a play up forward whenever the Gray Wolves need him to help with the scoring. And of course, one thing about Angelo Pontillo we just can't stop talking about is how he has his own streak of points being scored, whether he scores goals or assists on goals. He continues his streak now, and we're hoping that he'll continue to do so against the Red Army. Looking from the Red Army side, there's only 7 guys that are on the roster. They have been taking a hit on players showing up since Chacoin's injury, and players that show up for the Red Army has diminished. And right now we only see 7 Red Army men versus the full roster for the Gray Wolves. So that might play into what's been going on here. Lonnie Herman will check in for the Red Army as the goalie. And the buzzer sounds, meaning we are ready to play some hockey. And we have begun. Puck over to Tom Buchholz. Tom skating around, entering Gray Wolf end zone. Skating around slowly. He will get the puck off to Angelo Pontillo. Pontillo will pass it, and it'll be into Red Army possession, and they will dump it back into the Gray Wolves end zone. It'll be scooped up by Tom Buchholz, shoots it the other side. It's Angelo Pontillo who recovers on it. Pontillo shoots it up the boards, and it will be taken by Larry Rapau. And then DeMeza trying to dispossess him, almost was successful. Now it's Hogan Yee. Hogan Yee can take a shot, but he's still staying. He shoots. And Lonnie Herman comes up with a scoop, or is it a goal? It is a scoop up. Hogan Yee, unbelievable. And this has been his problem all week long. He has the opportunity to shoot, but he still keeps the puck. And that definitely determines whether a goal is scored or not. Hogan Yee having the opportunity to take an early 1-0 lead, and he misses his chance. Now with a different change up in line, let's see how the Gray Wolves can hold up here. So Randy Cristiano with the puck. And he gets it over to Matt Schreiner. Schreiner shoots it blocked by Steve D'Angelo, and it will be intercepted by Jeff Quicko. Quicko dumps it into the Red Army end zone, where Larry Rapau comes to retrieve it. Rapau will pass it to Schreiner. Schreiner passes it back to Rapau. And Rapau skating up the rink a little bit until he finally dumps it out, and it will be intercepted by Pete Dominici. Dominici's pass will then be blocked by Schreiner, and then he will dispossess Steve D'Angelo. D'Angelo regains possession of the puck, and Dominici can't get a handle on the puck. And now the puck is with Neil Armstrong. Armstrong's pass is to Sabler, and then intercepted by Dominici again. And then intercepted by Schreiner, now back to Rapau. Rapau dumps it into the Gray Wolves end zone where Jeff Quicko retrieves the puck. Quicko looking to get it to somebody. He does. And Falbo was not aware. He will get it past Armstrong. And now it's Dave Garrick with the puck. Now it's to Giacomin. Giacomin skating around, looking for an open man. He is dispossessed. And now Hogan Yee has another chance. No, puck gets taken away by Larry Rapau. Puck off, and now Neil Armstrong has an open chance unless if Buchholz can block the shot. And Buchholz interferes with Armstrong, and he can't get the shot off. Pontillo now, who tries to pass it to Hogan Yee. Hogan Yee dispossessed. And there's the puck sitting there. It's Armstrong now to Garrett. Garrett's pass goes nowhere except into the possession of the Gray Wolves. Now it's Mark Giacomin, gets it over to Les Sabler. Sabler, pass is intercepted by Hogan Yee, then taken by Giacomin. Giacomin takes a shot, and the shot was completely off target as it will not reach Herman. Yee knocks it in. And now the puck on the other side. Who's going to get it? It's Schreiner getting it to Cristiano, but Pontello knocks it away. Washburn takes a shot, and it's completely to the right. Schreiner's pass gets it over to, supposedly for the Green Hornets, Angelo Pontello takes a shot, misses. Giacomin takes a shot, and on the rebound is Mark Giacomin. Great heads-up play by the Gray Wolves, and they will take a 1-0 lead. Assisted by Angelo Pontello thanks to a shot missed and then a rebound to Mark Giacomin. Great effort by the Gray Wolves, and they will take a 1-0 lead with 8:51 left to go in the first period. Unbelievable. Puck now to Pete Dominici, gets it over to Steve D'Angelo. D'Angelo looking for someone to pass it to, and the ref will call off play. There's the puck over to Larry Rapau. Rapau gets it, trying to get it to Randy Cristiano, completely misses, and now it's Jeff Quicko going after the puck. And Quicko needs to try to get it out there. No, but it's intercepted by Ira Lussman. Lussman takes a shot. Arnie Strader nearly, and now it's Ira Lussman. Takes a shot, misses, and now it's Lou DeMezza. DeMezza trying to get it to Steve D'Angelo. D'Angelo trying to pass it to Dominici. There's the puck, and the Red Army will get back on it. And it's Lustman now. And Arnie Schrader will call the icing. And there's the puck going back. It's now Buchholz who retrieves the puck. He gets it, passes it back to Angelo Pontello. Pontello looks to pass it to Hogan Yee. Yee with possession of the puck. And now puck almost, Lou DeMezza got it, but now it's intercepted by Angelo Pontello. He tries to dump it out, but it's Larry Rapau who will get the pass to Garrick, intercepted by Angelo Pontello. Nice nifty pass to Tom Finley. Missed opportunity. And now it's Tom with the puck. Buchholz still with the puck. He takes a shot. Oh my goodness, that's something you do not see every day. Tom Finley trying to take a shot, and it lands on top of the net. Almost a 2-0 lead opportunity. Very close. Tom Finley would have had an opportunity. And as there's another line change up, it's now the Quicko and Dominici defense duo that heads onto the ice. 7:28 to go. It's still 1-0 Gray Wolves. And now it's to Jeff Quicko. Quicko takes the shot. His shot was off right. And now it's Matt Schreiner with the puck. Schreiner was dispossessed, but then he regains the puck. Schreiner passed it back to Garrick, then intercepted by Giacomin. Giacomin gets it to Lustman. And now it's Quicko. Missed pass is Falbo, and it's now Larry Rapau with the puck. Rapau passes it to Lustman. Lustman going to the left side of the rink, trying to set up. It's Cristiano. Can't get to him. Heavily covered. Cristiano trying to pass it back around to Matt Schreiner. Blocked by Dominici, and he will have the puck. There's the puck. Who's going to get it? It's Giacomin trying to get off the boards, and Larry Rapau with the puck again. Off the boards. And it's now Jeff Quicko looking for someone to pass it to. He mispasses Dominici, but then there's Marty Washburn. Washburn passes it the other way to Steve D'Angelo, and Angelo Pontello checks in. Washburn passes it to Pontello. Pontello shoots. Mark Giacomin heads into the box. And now it's Buchholz, Pontello, D'Angelo, and Finley on the ice. Let's see what can happen here. Pontello skating around. And the Grey Wolves are going to have to figure out a way to try to kill time off the penalty clock. Pontello, dangerous move. Now it's to Les Sabler, passes it to Lustman. And that appears to be an offsides call. Red Army's going to definitely have to play a little bit smarter than that. I mean, I know you only have 7 guys, and that's been the weakness, is the depth of players, but you can't make stupid moves like that and not to realize that you're offsides. As Pontello knocks it, dumps it into the Red Army territory, and Finley's has a chance. He's going to take a shot. Oh, really close to an opportunity. Shoots it to Buchholz, who takes the puck away. Passes it around. It's Finley, almost had a chance. And now it's Cristiano, gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong passes it, Buchholz. And now it's Angelo Pontello circling around the other way. Steve D'Angelo got in the way of Angelo Pontello. And now it's Pontello. Rapal. Now it's back to Angelo Pontello. He might have to take it in himself. He takes that shot. And Les Sabler is still trying to tangle up with Angelo Pontello. And it appears it might have been in a joking way. 56 seconds to go in the penalty box for Mark Giacomin. Pontello will check out, and so will Finley, in exchange for Quicko and Dominici. Herman knocks the puck away. It's Marty Washburn trying to pass it out. Now it's Randy Cristiano. Cristiano gets it over to Neil Armstrong, and the defense needs to get back real quick. Armstrong gets it to Garrick. Strader knocks it away. Great defensive effort. Dominici knocks it away then. Dominici. He'll pass it over to Ludameza. Demeza with 2 defensive players. Then Dominici passes it back to Ludameza. Demeza gets the pass over to Marty Washburn. And I'm surprised there was no penalty there. It looked like Washburn was being interfered with. But it won't matter here. 6 seconds to go in the power play before we go into full strength. 2, 1. And Angelo Pontello now takes the puck. Has a chance. He makes a move. He gets around, and the puck, he gets dispossessed. Rapal takes it away. And now it's Cristiano. Defended by Yi. And now it's Schreiner. To Tom Buchholz. Tom Buchholz with the puck. He's still going. Look at the effort. Oh, and he finally loses control of the puck. And it's Matt Schreiner in the Red Army Brigade. Schreiner takes that shot. And he misses wide left. 3:16 to go in the game. 1-0 Grey Wolves. It gets exciting here. Red Army have to consistently switch in and out, but that's pretty much the only thing you can do. And then there's players like Neil Armstrong that is carrying the heavy load along with Max Schreiner. But that's the key with the Red Army. You contain Neil Armstrong, they can't really do a lot more. Sabler gets around, gets it to Lustman. Lustman misses the opportunity. And you could tell the frustration on Ira Lustman right now that he should have been able to pass it to somebody, but he's getting tired more quickly than one would imagine. And it appears that the ref is signaling something. He gets the puck and it's back over into the Red Army territory. And there's the puck. Falbo gets it to Quicko. Quicko shoots it the other direction. And it's Larry Rapal that falls on the puck. Gets it to Dave Garrick. Garrick to Armstrong. Defense needs to head back quickly. Armstrong shot blocked by Strader. Rapal knocks it around. Misses Garrick completely. Hogan Yee trying to fight off Garrick. Look at the defense. It's showing. Lustman knocked away by Falbo. Armstrong heavily covered, and he could not get a clean shot off. Great defense by the Gray Wolves to contain Armstrong. It doesn't matter which Gray Wolf it was, they were able even to get 2 guys on him, and Neil Armstrong is stopped again. Buchholz, Pontello check back in along with Tom Finley and Steve D'Angelo. Washburn appears that he will stay in. Puck now over to Schreiner, gets it to Rapal. And Lussman heavily covered by Angelo Pontello. Oh, there's the puck, dangerously close. You gotta watch out for that, Armstrong. And it's knocked away by Buchholz. And now it's Marty Washburn, and he will try to bounce it away, bounces off the boards, and that'll give the Gray Wolves some breathing room. Cristiano with the puck now. And the puck now to Buchholz. And Cristiano, you can see he was tripping up a little bit. And I'm not sure if the ref's gonna call that. Schreiner passes it around the boards to Rapal, misses Rapal and gets to Neil Armstrong. There's Armstrong with the puck. He'll try to take off with it. He makes a move on Washburn. Armstrong trying to make a move. He circles around. And Strader lands on the puck. 90 seconds to go in the first period. It's still 1-0 Gray Wolves. Puck now over to Jeff Quicko. Passes around the other way to the boards. Hogan Yee trips. Not a good sign. And Finley knocks it out, where Schreiner and Rapal now chasing for it. And DeMezza was chasing right after. Had to make them think a little bit off their toes. It's Hogan Yee with the puck now. Gets it over to Dominici. Dominici's past to Lou DeMezza. He's over the middle. Missed shot opportunity again. And Jeff Quicko now chases for the puck. And while the Red Army make a change up, Gray Wolves will substitute some players in. DeMezza loses possession of the puck, and Quicko regains possession. There's the puck out of nowhere. Tom Buchholz going to the other side of the rink. He'll take it for himself a little bit. He takes a shot. Missed. There's the puck. No one there. Lussman off the boards. And it's to Tom Finley. He chucks it. 20 seconds to go in the first period. It's Hogan Yee. Gets it over to Angelo Pontello. He takes a shot. Oh, he misses. Should have taken a little bit more time to adjust. Pontello again. Gets it into the Red Army end zone, and that's just about enough time that there's going to be. As the first period comes to an end, it is 1-0 Gray Wolves. Second period coming in right up. Stay tuned. And there's the puck to begin the second period. It's Angelo Pontello. Over to Chuck Falbo. And Herman will knock it away. It's now Mark Giacomin. Circles back around. Knocked off by Neil Armstrong. Who's going to get to it? It's Armstrong on the breakaway. And will that help? Armstrong breaks it away, but it'll be Angelo Pontello that's going to get the penalty. Right on camera. High sticking on Pontello, and definitely a hook on Armstrong. And Pontello heading to the box. And he now leads the league again with penalties and minutes. This will be, once he's out of the box, he will have served 10 minutes in the penalty box, including this game in the regular season. Not the smartest thing to do, especially since the Red Army now are in the Gray Wolves territory, in position to tie this game. So now it'll be the Gray Wolves that need to hold off again if they can. Quicko knocks it away. And this might be an icing call. No, the Red Army will let it keep play. DeMezza has a chance. Pass it to Giacomin. Giacomin gets it in. There's nobody there. And Giacomin has another chance. Gets it. Giacomin takes another shot. Oh, 2 opportunities to take a 2-0 lead. Can't get to it. Dominici now passes it back to Jeff Quicko. Quicko's pass taken away by Dave Garrick. Garrick's pass goes back to Cristiano. Rapal chasing after the puck. Bounces off the boards to Garrett. Garrett gets it to an open Armstrong. Armstrong takes the shot. Strader, he will knock it out to Quicko. Now it's to Hogan Yee. Yee's pass gets it successfully over to Giacomin. Excuse me, not Giacomin, Washburn. Washburn has a chance, takes a flick shot. Oh man. Those are the kind of goals that you should be able to put in instead of just hanging on and doing a flick shot. Washburn had an opportunity to make it 2-0, but he needed to be possibly a little bit more careful with how he took that shot. Armstrong gets it over. Now it's to Buchholz. Buchholz looking for someone to pass it to. He finally does. Washburn. His shot is blocked. And now Matt Schreiner takes it away. Defenders need to get back. And now it's 3-on-2. And Washburn gets a stick in there. Puck still standing there. It's Les Sabler takes that shot. Heavily blocked. And it's Arnie Strader that comes up with the save. It's Jeff Quicko now. Passes it over to Les Sabler. Sabler trying to take a shot. No one there. And now it's Larry Rapaugh. He takes a shot off a Buchholz skate. Buchholz heavily covered by Lussman. And Buchholz finally gets it out. Supposedly to Steve D'Angelo, but a little bit too far. Now it's the Red Army that are in possession. Neil Armstrong trying to find someone to pass it to. He does. Larry Rapaugh. Rapaugh takes a shot. Buchholz knocks it away. Steve D'Angelo almost knocked it away. And now Tom Buchholz gets the pass over to Chuck Falbo, but he'll miss pass him and it's intercepted by the Red Army. And the puck going backwards all the way to Lonnie Herman, and Rapaugh will fall on the puck. And there's the puck all open to Neil Armstrong. Defenders getting back. Armstrong makes a move, and Armstrong will have to skate around. Oh, puck messed up. Randy Cristiano. And Randy Cristiano ties the game up at 1. You've got to be kidding me. Great defensive effort by Quicko and Dominici, but it's Finley and Yee who just can't get back to the puck in time. And now this game is tied up at 1 with 8:58 to go in the second period. The Grey Wolves are going to have to rebound a little bit from this. Meza skating as quickly as he can. And now it's Schreiner. Nowhere, and now it's Quicko with the puck. Finley dispossesses him. Yee with the puck. Now it's to Rapaugh. Lussman. Now who has the puck? It's Pete Dominici. Intercepted by Cristiano. And who's going to get the puck? It's Dominici. Shoots it in. Skating around the other way. The puck off. It's Cristiano. Garrett to Cristiano again. And it's Angelo Pontello. And now it's Cristiano. Now Pontello with the puck again. It's like they're volleying it back and forth. DeMeza had the puck, and now it's Hogan Yee. DeMeza finally gets to the puck. Wrong guy, Cristiano. Passes it to Lussman. And it's blocked away. And Dave Garrick on a breakaway. You've got to be kidding me. Makes a move. Great effort by Arnie Strader. There's the puck. It's Lussman. Still covered by it. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe this. One of the easiest pucks in the world, and you can't allow Ira Lussman to score like that. Unbelievable. And the Red Army take a 2-1 lead. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. This is 7 players we're talking about. This is not a regular season game, guys. It's the playoffs.
But they are who we thought they were. And we're not about to hook.
And now the Grey Wolves really need to start getting in gear. This is not how they envisioned this game to be. And now they need to play with a little bit more aggressive and intensity to get back in this one. Armstrong. Pass intercepted by Angelo Pontello. Pontello fumbles with the puck, but he has to get it out there. Takes a shot. Buckholz blocks it. And now it's Lustman again. This time to Armstrong. Armstrong flips the puck in the air. And they'll be playing on. Washburn. Now over to Matt Schreiner. Steve D'Angelo gets the puck, and now it's to Angelo Pontello. Might he have a chance? Skating around, needs to try to find an opportunity. Gets it to Washburn, takes the shot. Oh my goodness, Schreiner hangs on to the puck. And now it's Dave Garrett. Not good. Schreiner with the puck now. Gets it over to Dave Garrett. And now the puck's over to Neil Armstrong. Armstrong takes a shot. Oh my goodness, and Ludameza can't get the breakaway off. Finley passes it over to Yee. And now the puck goes back to Jeff Quicko. Quicko's pass to DeMeza. DeMeza skating around off of Finley, and Finley gets possession of it. He takes a shot. Herman easily knocks it away. And now it's Neil Armstrong. Somebody's got to contain this guy. Armstrong skates around. He loses possession of the puck. Finley now barely gets it to Dominici. Dominici overshoots Yee. Or excuse me, that's Ludameza. That was Hogan Yee. And there is the puck just sitting there, and finally it's Ludameza who takes it. Dispossessed by Cristiano, and it goes the other way. Jeff Quicko getting the puck, now it's to Hogan Yee. DeMeza setting up, trying to, at least. It's Hogan Yee to beat Dominici. Sabler trying to knock it away, but it's Giacomin who intercepts it. And it's Ira Lustman again. Defended by Dominici, but Lustman will finally be able to knock it out. And now it's Jeff Quicko with the puck. Quicko shoots. Over to Larry Rapal. Rapal gets it over to Garrick. Garrick shoots. Oh, to Cristiano. He misses on the opportunity to set up. And the puck's going the other direction. Giacomin chasing after Schreiner, chasing after the puck. And there's the puck going the other direction again. Arnie Strader gets it to the other way to Angelo Pontello. Pontello shoots it, and it's Armstrong. Off of Pontello's skate, gets it to Chuck Falbo. Falbo trying to get it to Giacomin and can't control the pass. And now Red Army have possession of it again. Larry Rapal to Neil Armstrong, who passes it, and it's intercepted by Mark Giacomin. Schreiner to Buckholz. Does he have a chance? Buckholz shoots. Oh my gosh! You've got to be kidding me. And Falbo just completely confused about where the puck was. And Falbo takes a shot, deflected off of Schreiner. And it's a save, 2:58 to go. Unbelievable. There's the puck. DeMeza covering Lustman. And who's gonna get it? It's Ira Lustman who knocks it away. Now it's Matt Schreiner with the puck. And he'll completely miss Neil Armstrong, and there will be an icing call. Schreiner gets it out to Ira Lustman again. Lustman taking the shot. Dominici blocks it. And it's Sabler taking the shot. Strader knocks it away with his foot. Washburn trying to shoot it out, but it's Armstrong who retrieves the puck. Taking the shot. And it's Quicko who retrieves the puck. Sabler looking around, finally finds Shriner, who then is dispossessed by Dominici. Now it's Hogan Yee. Passes it to Demeza, has a chance. Demeza takes the shot. And Les Sabler defends Demeza well and forbids a shot. Pontello to Buchholz. Tom Buchholz trying to set up. Shoots it back the other way. Steve D'Angelo gets the pass over to Angelo Pontello. Pontello passes it in, and who's got the puck? Apparently not the Gray Wolves, because the Red Army just knocks this puck out. And now it's Angelo Pontello with the puck. Trying to get the pass off. And then lands in the Red Army possession again until Pontello takes it. Might he have a chance? He's going the distance. No, he'll pass it back to Tom Finley. Finley shoots. No one there. And now the Gray Wolves have possession. Demeza to Angelo Pontello. Pontello shoots. Takes a shot. Gray Wolves doing all they can. Pontello trying to take a shot. And Herman comes up with the save. This is the point where you wish Lonnie Herman would give up goals like that. It's just unbelievable how this game has gone off. But Angelo Pontello with a missed opportunity, almost scoring it in. 38.2 seconds to go in the second period. And at the end of this period, the Gray Wolves are definitely going to need to take some time to discuss some kind of strategy plan to get back into this one. Falbo to Quicko. Yee to Falbo, who's not paying attention to the puck. And there's the puck. Who's going to get it? Quicko barely knocks it out. But that's going to basically do it. The Red Army are just going to knock down the possession. And now they're just skating around. Or is Armstrong going to try to take it the distance? He takes a shot. Falbo takes the shot. And the Red Army get with it. And that'll do it for the second period. The Gray Wolves are still in this one, but they're going to need to really come up with a game strategy. I don't know how you could have a full roster and you allow 2 unanswered goals to a 7-man Red Army team. It's just, it's unthinkable to even let something like that happen. You have Ira Lussman that scores, and then Randy Cristiano out of nowhere coming from the left-hand side. You can tell that the Gray Wolves just have this game, but they're just not covering the right players, and they're definitely not looking for the opportunities as much.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them go home.
It's 2-1 at the end of 2 periods. Third period coming up. Stay tuned. A delayed start with the third period, but no less. It's now Angelo Pontello. Passes it over to Tom Buchholz. Buchholz looks for the pass to Marty Washburn. With possession knocked away by the Red Army. Neil Armstrong now gets it over to Dave Garrett. And possession would have been to Lussman, but Lussman couldn't control the puck. Now Diakman tries to pass, and it's Dave Garrett who makes the interception. Angelo Pontello back now, tries to pass it off the boards, but Dave Garrett comes up with the puck again, and now it's to Neil Armstrong. Armstrong gets it out there. Now to LaRapaul. There's the puck. Now to Angelo Pontello. Takes the shot down, and Herman calls the icing. Puck now out. And this Pete Dominici misses the puck. Dominici misses the puck to Quicko, and now it's the Red Army who get on the puck. Randy Cristiano blocked. Pete Dominici blocks the puck. He shoots it out. Herman's looking for that icing call. Off of Dominici into Quicko, who passes it back around the boards. And Larry Rapah retrieves it, gets it over to Les Sabler. Sabler shoots it to Dominici. Larry Rapah gets to it, heavily covered. Finley knocks it away. Now it's Pete Dominici, only to be knocked away by Les Sabler. And Larry Rapah gets it over to Dave Garrick. To Neil Armstrong. Takes the shot. Oh my God, how could he do that? Neil Armstrong comes away with a beautiful goal, and now you really have to start worrying. This is unbelievable. Neil Armstrong takes it for himself, and now the Grey Wolves seriously need to get back on track now. Can they score 2 goals with just under 10 minutes left to go in the third period? It has been done before. You can look at the Green Hornets or the Yellow Jackets. They could do that, but can the Grey Wolves do that? And can they accomplish that feat? They need to start now. Angelo Pontello. Oh, you can't let the puck happen like that. Oh my God, look at this. You can't, oh my God. Now it's Tom Buchholz skating around. He has a chance. He's looking around, gets it. No, he misses it to Giacomin. Giacomin shoots. And now it's Matt Shriner with the puck. Now it's over to Neil Armstrong. Armstrong has a chance, but he's going to need to be stopped somehow. Pontello blocks it. Armstrong's going to take it again. And the puck gets away. There needs to be some penalties going on. I don't know what in the world's going on. It's Dave Garrett. Angelo Pontello. He needs to start skating it away. No, he instead will try to pass it to Giacomin. That won't work. Takes a shot. Sabler knocks it out. It's over to Marty Washburn. Washburn looking to pass it out. Dominici can't get to it. And Jeff Quicko's chasing for the puck. And the Grey Wolves look like they're appearing to go back to their old form selves that got them a losing season. Lussman with the puck again. Balbo off of Washburn's skate. And Washburn wasn't prepared. Now you see these Grey Wolves are flustered. They don't know what they're doing out there now. Tom Finley now passes it to Dominici. Dominici still has the puck. He shoots. Yep, just what I thought. Lonnie Herman with the save. Angelo Pontello takes the shot. It's Herman who knocks it away. Unbelievable. Garrett with the shot. Mispasses Lussman, and it's going the other direction. Puck now, Angelo Pontello with a shot. And it's Lonnie Herman who knocks it away. Mark Giacomin trying to take a shot, and now it's Herman who dives on the puck. There's the face-off, and it's Larry Rapah. What's he going to do with it? Just exactly what I thought. He was going to try to have a breakaway to Armstrong. Shriner now passes it over to Larry Rapah, who gets it off the boards. Now it's Angelo Pontello. Has a chance to Giacomin. Giacomin skating to the outside. Shoots it to DeMeza. Now it's to Dominici. Too high. Giacomin skating around. He's got to go around, but Red Army playing defense. Look at this. And the ref will wave it off. And the puck's heading backwards. Angelo Pontello now with the puck. Cristiano loses his stick. Angelo Pontello trying to get it to the other side. Dominici now with the pass, gets it to Hogan Yee. Yee takes a shot, blocked. He has a chance. Now 3 more to go. Shoots it. And the ref blows the whistle prematurely. Larry Rapah now in the box. The Red Army with 4 players, and now is trying to figure out what to do, and it appears that there's been a timeout called. There's the puck. Tom Finley gets it to, shoots it back all the way to Arnie Strader. I don't think that was part of their plan. Angelo Pontello covered by Armstrong, and the puck's now just floating. Now it's Tom Finley who gets to the puck. Knocked away, and it's Dave Garrett. Shoots it away. Pontello now passes it to Dominici. He gets it over to Tom Finley. Now passes it to DeMezza. DeMezza trying to make a move, and it's Les Sabler who defends him well. Now Angelo Pontello skating around. Needs somebody to pass it to. It's 6 minutes left in the game, and the Grey Wolves really need to start scoring. They have not scored a goal so far yet. Giacomo misses a chance. Oh, off a Shrina skate. Unbelievable. That's not good. That is not good. Neil Armstrong going back. That is not good. Gets it to Matt Shrina. No. Grey Wolves knock it away. Tom Finley takes a shot. Another save by Herman. There's the puck. Randy Cristiano passing it the other way. It's Angelo Pontello who comes to retrieve the puck. Can he make a move? He shoots. And it looks like it might be a goal. But it's jabbing out the way, and it's the ref who might award the goal. We'll find out. Meanwhile, the Grey Wolves celebrating a goal. And the Red Army is trying to using some confrontation against the ref. But let's see what the ref will do. 5:25 to go. Let's see where the ref places the puck. It is a goal for the Grey Wolves. Good effort. 1 goal down. Need to get another one to go, and do not let the Red Army score. That is the priority at this point. Buchholz, not very good at the passing thing, and now it's Dave Garrett, kicks it away. Luckily, it overpasses Lussman. DeMezza and company need to look for a way to try to tie the goal, and Lussman takes it away, no problem. Now DeMezza with the puck again. Takes a shot off the boards, and it's Sabler. Giacomin sets up well, blocks Sabler's shot, and now it's to Jeff Quicko. Passes back the other way. DeMezza trying to get to the puck, but wasn't quite paying attention. Puck goes around the other way. Strader knocks it away to Tom Buchholz, and he'll get it over to Lou DeMezza, trying to pass it to Mark Giacomin. Now gets it over to Lou DeMezza again. DeMezza going to try to take it by himself if he can. No, he'll pass it back to Giacomin, and over misses him. And yikes, it's Neil Armstrong with the puck. Somebody needs to cover him. Unbelievable. Blocked and knocked away by Pete Dominici. It's Les Sabler now. Passes it back to Rapal. Rapal intercepted? No. He gets it to Randy Cristiano. 3:54 left to go in the game. Jeff Quicko now. He tries to pass it over to Hogan Yee. Yee has an opportunity. Let's see if he can learn. Heavily covered. Knocked away. Larry Rapal. And now it's Angelo. No, it's Pete Dominici who gets the puck. He's moving around. And Dominici trying to take it for himself, but he's unaware of the offsides. There's the puck. It falls back to Angelo Pontello, passing it to Tom Buchholz. Gets it to Artie Washburn. And now Shrina intercepts it. Pontello knocks the stick around. Now it's back into Grey Wolves' possession. Buchholz takes a shot. Misses. Pontello knocks it away, and he gets the puck. So has a chance. And nobody was paying attention to the puck, or unless if they were trying to avoid the offsides. 3 minutes to go in the game. Now it gets really serious. Washburn passing it the other way, trying to intend it for Chuck Falbo. Puck bounced away. Oh, Washburn could have kept it and tried to score. and the puck somehow got the other way. 2:46 to go. It's still a tight one here, 3-2. And there's the puck. Quicko blocks it from going out. Puck going the wrong direction. Now it's the Red Army who have possession of it. Garrett. And that's an offsides. Puck Cristiano aggressively trying to get it forward. Now Schreiner takes the shot. 2:22 to go. Jeff Quicko to Pete Dominici. And now Steve D'Angelo knocked away. Going the wrong direction. Armstrong. Now over. Quicko to Steve D'Angelo. He has the puck still. Takes it now to Jeff Quicko. Quicko can't get to it. And now it's Mark Giacomin heading back. We're under 2 minutes now. It's really getting nervous. Giacomin's trying to skate through. And Dominici has it. Any magic from Dominici? Shoots it. Blocked away. Giacomin takes it. And Giacomin took too much time. It's Angelo Pontello shoots. Dominici scores! Santa Maria. 1:24 left to go, and we are tied at 3. It's Pete Dominici. And that magic comes back again at the right time. Oh, what a relief. Now at this point, you're just hoping that this can either go to a shootout or you gotta play defense. You gotta have to play defense here. Scoring a goal would be bonus, but you cannot let the Red Army score here. Montello gets it over to Finley. Rapal to Hogan Yee. Yee shoots it, and now it's Tom Finley. Finley passes off the boards. Pontello shoots, and Herman picks up the puck. There was a game-winning goal right there. A little bit faster. Herman might have bobbled with it, but unbelievable. And we are now at 59.6 seconds. Demeza shoots. It's blocked off. Armstrong shoots it. Now it's Finley who takes a shot. Gets it back into the Red Army end zone. It's Ludemeza who picks up on it. Armstrong gets it out. Buchholz misses it. Oh no, Ira Lussman with the puck. Somebody's got to stop him. Lussman shoots it, or sorry, passes it. Buchholz knocks it away. 31 seconds to go in the game. Randy Cristiano. Matt Schreiner shoots it down. Tom Finley. 17 seconds to go. Angelo Pontello knocks it across the boards. They got to play defense here. They get it to Neil Armstrong. Somebody's got to defend him. Arnie Strader makes the save with 5.2 seconds to go in regular time. It all comes down to this. They need a defense right here. They'll pass it. Hogan Yee keeps the puck. And we are headed to a shootout to determine who will be playing the Green Hornets in the championship game. Stay tuned for the shootout. And instead, we're going to have an extra overtime period of 5 minutes. Hopefully someone will have to score here. And Neil Armstrong takes it away first thing. Somebody's got to stop him. He is stopped. And there's the puck. Oh, Neil Armstrong almost had the breakaway. And it's Quicko who bounces off the boards. Not the wisest decision, especially since everybody's changing up. Looking around, it's knocked away. Rapal takes the shot. Dominici stops it. there's the puck. Herman falls. And there we have the puck again. It's Armstrong. Getting it over to Les Sabler. And there's the puck. Randy Cristiano. Now it's Quicko. He needs to stop him. Cristiano takes a shot. Meza skating around. Gets it over to Tom Finley. Finley passes it to who? No one. It's heading back the other direction. Herman falls on it for the save. There you have it. Now it's Matt Schreiner. It's got to be stopped. The puck bounces in the air and it's still in Red Army possession. Dave Garrick looking for someone to pass it to. Buckholz knocks it away. Fontello aggressively stops Schreiner. Schreiner will get nowhere. And Hogan Yee seeing around the other way. Lou DeMeza now with the puck. He skates around and he will pass it over to Angelo Pontello, entering Red Army territory. He skates around. Where's the puck? Neil Armstrong dispossesses him. Hogan Yee with the puck. Poor pass, and who's going to get to it? Randy Cristiano. And it heads back the other way. 2:41 left in overtime. Puck now over to Giacomin. Gets over to Lou DeMeza. DeMeza takes a shot. Bounces off. Armstrong. To Dave Garrick. Garrick skating around. He looks around for an open opportunity. No one's there but a Red Army, and it's Schreiner. And where's the puck? Oh, Quicko knocks him away. And now it's Quicko skating the other way. Oh no, Dave Garrick's got the puck again. They shoot. And DeMeza now with the puck. Has a chance to get it to Hogan Yee. Hogan Yee misses it. Lussman gets it back. No, it's Giacomin. Giacomin shoot. And it's Lou DeMeza. That's the game. And the Grey Wolves are headed to the championship. Unbelievable. Lou DeMeza with the game-winning goal. And this dream team, the Grey Wolves, from 4-8-1 to now all the way to the championship game. It'll be a rematch from what has happened last week. Green Hornets, Grey Wolves. Unbelievable. I don't think I've yelled like that in much all regular season. Ronnie Herman, how disappointing. Red Army upset by the Grey Wolves. What a game, bro. This has been another production of Pontello Studios, and we'd like to welcome you next week to the championship game that will be taking place here at the iSports Forum. Time still to be determined. But what a game this has been. Unbelievable. And it'll be the Grey Wolves who finish this season out with the 3-2 season series over the Red Army, including postseason as well. Congratulations to the Grey Wolves. And they will be meeting the Green Hornets in the Cup final. Here at the iSports Forum, I'm Angelo Pontello saying so long, and I hope everyone has a blessed evening.